Solving equations with variables in the denominator. An example of this would be 1/4 plus 5 divided by x equals 1 divided by 4x. To solve this type of equation, you first determine the least common multiple. You then multiply every term by the least common multiple, and then you solve. Example 1. 1/4 plus 5 divided by x is equal to 1 divided by 4x. So the first step is to determine the least common multiple. So you look at the denominator of 4x and 4x, and the least common multiple would be 4x. So now I'm going to multiply each term by the least common multiple. I'm first going to rewrite the equation. I'm going to leave a space and write 1/4 plus, leave another space and write 5 divided by x equals, and leave another space, 1 divided by 4x. Now I'm going to multiply each term by the least common multiple of 4x. And now I'm going to simplify each equation. 4x divided by 4 leaves me x plus 4x divided by x, so leave me a 4 times 5 is 20. And then we have 4x divided by 4x, and that leaves me 1. So x equals a negative 19. Example 2, 3 divided by m minus 9 equals 1 divided by 3m. So our first step is to determine the least common multiple of the denominator, m and 3m. And that would be 3m. So go ahead and solve example 2. Example 3, 4 divided by y plus 7 equals 2 divided by 3y. So the first step is to determine the least common multiple of the denominators y and 3y. So 3y is your least common multiple. So go ahead and solve example 3. Number 4. 5 divided by 2w minus 1/3 equals 5 divided by 6w minus 1/8. So the first step is to determine the least common multiple of 2w, 3, 6w, and 8. The least common multiple is 24w. So go ahead and solve example 4. All right, so we'll give one more practice. Okay, so number 1 on this page. As you can see in our denominator, we have 5n squared and a 5n. So let's make sure we know what the least common multiple is for that. So we know it's 5, and then n squared is going to be our least common multiple. And when you're working with variables with the exponents, it's always going to be the variable with the highest exponent is going to be your least common multiple. So if we had an n to the third here, n to the third would have been the variable we would have used. So go ahead and solve number 1. So on this page, we want to circle the equations that are proportions and can be solved by cross-multiplying. So instead of finding the least common multiple and multiplying each term by that and then simplifying, if you can identify which ones are proportions, you just solve by cross-multiplying. So go ahead and do that. And I found 6 proportions that I could solve just by cross-multiplying.